obviously, with the strong sides he's produced in every round so far, apart from the return against Levante, and even then it was stronger than many people expected after winning the first leg 8-0. They went on to lose the return to Levante 2-0, but he really could have fielded a lot of players from the academy. And poor challenge that from Valero, and we viewed that replay a little more closely. Arbeloa didn't make too much of it. But there's no question they want to win the cup. And Real Madrid have not won it since 1993. It's a long old wait.
So like Elias again being really enthusiastic. He's tracking down. We see the despair from the Atletico players. They know how important that first goal is in this tie this evening. They're going to have to roll their sleeves up. They're going to have to try and get themselves back into it. Of course, it's been like so long, isn't it, since they've beaten Real Madrid. They had any success against Real Madrid.
Carvalho. Strong challenge and an effective one. It's won back well, though. And in by Marcelo. It's beyond Ramos. He ran free there for a moment, Sergio Ramos, and Marcelo's disappointed. He didn't find a more accurate cross here.
Again, he has plenty of ample time to pick out the cross. Certainly aiming for Sergio Ramos, and should have had better quality on the cross. He's capable of far better than that. And again, far too much time allowed for the Real Madrid players in attacking positions to get crosses into the box.
Here's Costa. Assunção. Juan Valera. This is Thiago. Assunção. Back with Thiago again. Diego Costa. Oh, great cross. And it looked for all money that Forlan was going to get a tap in there. Applauds the service from the man who's just come on, Diego Costa. And that's the sort of chance Forlan normally gobbles up.
It's almost as if Forlan expected Diego Costa not to be able to keep the ball in play. It was great pace, a real burst of power from Costa. And that should have been a tap-in at the far post.
I think you'll call that absolutely spot on, Terry. It was my thought originally that he'd taken one touch too many there, Diego Costa, and it was just going to run out harmlessly, but what a ball he whipped in eventually. Here's Marcelo.
I have to say, Kevin, we talk and talk about the record of Atletico against Real Madrid in recent seasons. And we keep talking up, saying, is this going to be the time they're going to do it? When you see the way that they're playing tonight, they're fearful, they're tentative, they don't look as if they have any belief. And you can see fully tonight why they haven't had any success against Real Madrid in, I think it's the last 19 derby matches. And I'm really disappointed with the side, the setup of the team tonight from Quique Sanchez-Flores. Almost sent out a signal to his players, playing with just the one striker and support players, that he didn't believe that his team could, right from the start of the game, go out at Real Madrid, at home in their own stadium, and take the game to Real Madrid.
Of course, we seem to have been making comments like that for several seasons now. There's been a real question mark about the mentality of Atletico Madrid. Been a lot of money spent at this club. It's a huge club, massive fan base. Even when they went down to the second division, they were still packing over 40,000 in here. And they must be amongst the most long-suffering set of supporters anywhere in world football, the Atleti fans. And they're just wanting a bit more than they've seen in a little over half an hour of cup action here at the Vicente Calderon.
It was brilliant play from Ronaldo. I think he left 5 players trailing in his wake, literally. Nearly found that pass out to Angel Di Maria.
Referee's whistle somewhat late there. Torienzo Alvarez has produced his second yellow card of the night. Challenge by Fran Merida on CdR.
You have no complaints. You certainly wouldn't want to be on the end of that challenge from Fran Merida. He tried to ride it. The referee thought there might have been a possible advantage to Real Madrid with a correct yellow card.
A dangerous challenge from the former Arsenal man.
Actually, it could have been worse than the yellow, Kevin. Both feet were off the ground, wasn't it? It was full of intent there to do some damage. Frustration just shining at the Atletico players, Elias there. Can't get any flow to the game, no momentum for Atletico Madrid, and this suits Real Madrid perfectly.
Arbeloa tricks his way past Thiago. This is Marcelo. Alonso. Bit of room here for Sergio Ramos. Struck it reasonably well, but never troubling De Gea's goal. But once again, nobody closing Sergio Ramos down.
Must have been at least 5 or 6 seconds there. No one even thought of closing him down. They're retreating back to their own penalty box. Someone had to go out and confront Ramos. That's been the problem for Atletico Madrid. The defence are dropping deep. Midfield players are not pushing on and putting pressure on. There's a little support. Thiago Forlan up front. I have to say it's a sorry performance from the home team so far. They had so much to do tonight. They've been talking with plenty of determination.
Oh, good ball by Forlan. Tight offside decision. That looked on first viewing against Diego Costa.
It's the second one of the evening, Kevin. The assistant referee has got wrong. Below the player that was playing Costa onside. But I did have my doubts, Kevin, whether Atletico were capable of keeping a clean sheet, particularly against Real Madrid. I didn't think Atletico were capable of keeping the clean sheet, and you always fancy Real Madrid to score a goal. Of course, Ronaldo didn't score at the weekend, so he was due a goal. I just thought that Atletico would at least have to get 3 goals to get something out of this game. And if they play it, their full attacking potential, they've got the potential to do that. But it's been a cautious start for the game tonight, and it's paid. They're paying dearly.
Looked a painful one for Di Maria, challenged by Paulo Assunção.
Some reckless challenges in the midfield area. That's not closing down, that's not putting people under pressure.
Somebody with a laser. Not the first time we've seen that in Spanish football this season. Cristiano Ronaldo's first half goal, cancelling out the away goal for Diego Forlan and Atleti in the first leg at the Bernabeu. Felipe. Away by Albiol. Marcelo. CdR. There's Ronaldo. Run into Elias. Felipe. Fran Merida. Felipe trapped all the way by hard-working Ozil.
I think that sums it up, Kevin. I think the white shirts of Real Madrid are working far harder than their counterparts tonight. We've seen Angel Di Maria chase down a back pass to De Gea. We've seen Ozil tracking back to win the ball back.
Here's Di Maria. Disappointing shot from the Argentine, who settled very well into the Real Madrid team after his move from Benfica. Quique Sanchez Flores was Di Maria's head coach with Benfica last season. Beginning to put the challenges in that weren't evident in the opening 10 minutes at Atletico Madrid, but the aggression is far from controlled at the moment. Not controlled enough for him. Di Maria. Real Madrid stroking the ball around nicely. Arbeloa. The goal scorer, Ronaldo. Diego Costa. Thiago.
He'll be delighted with his team's first half performance so far. Kept it nice and tight at the back. Can't recollect Casillas making a save. The only trouble to him was his own failings when he took too long to make that clearance, and Reyes closed him down. For Real Madrid, if you've got better players than the opposition and they're working harder than the opposition, I'm afraid there's only going to be one outcome this evening.
Here's Arbeloa. Offside against the fullback. That one an easy decision for the assistant on the far side. Diego Forlan, Felipe on his outside. Atletico Madrid corner. They need a lift before half-time.
Trying to liven things up, hasn't he, Diego Costa? A genuine strike partner for Diego Forlan now.
Forlan with a corner kick. Ronaldo, who climbed highest. Once again, Real Madrid showing their hunger to get to the ball first. Away by Carvalho.
Carvalho did well to clear there because he was already on his bike, Kevin, looking for the attack, the counter-attack. He'd pushed forward, but got back in position and made the clearance.
Here's Forlan looking for Costa. Carvalho is there again. Ramos, who set up the goal for Ronaldo. Had been reports out of Spain this week that those two had a bit of a row in training, Ramos and Ronaldo, in by Di Maria. No problems for De Gea, who hasn't had a great deal to do other than pick the ball out of the net via that Ronaldo goal. Just that one aberration, but it was 0-0 from Casillas that almost gifted the first goal of this second